Yep, next to the MARR Rock Show, we've got Katie Page joining us. Katie is the vocalist for Romantic Rebel. They're out of Chicago. Been too long since we had her on the show. Katie, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, hey, what prompted me to reach out to you guys was there's a new single out there floating around, and I took a listen to it and wanted to get you on the show to tell us all about it. So, first things first, tell us about the decision to release a single at this time versus maybe an EP or something else.
Well, first of all, I'm getting over sinus infection, so sounded a little sick, sounded a little weird, so bear with me.
No problem at all.
But, yeah, we're coming out with we have a lot of great stuff brewing for an EP, but it's been so long since we've released music, and so before we get that all released, the EP, we were just like, we need to get something out, and we really was one of our favorites, and we totally just wanted to give that to everybody.
So you didn't stop short with your producer. You picked a pretty good producer for this thing. Tell everybody about that.
Yeah, it's Johnny K, who has done Disturbed and Theory of a Dead Man and Nonpoint. He did some, oh my gosh, a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of awesome stuff. So new Sonia stuff, yes. Really cool.
Tell us a little bit about the experience. What were some of the things that you learned in that process, or that he brought to the table that might have been new or exciting?
Well, working with him was seriously awesome experience, and we actually wrote the song with him. He helped us write it, and we've never done that before. Alex and I have just written everything by ourselves, and he wrote two of the EPs, or helped write two of the EP songs with us. And it definitely helped us look at things in a new way and do some things we haven't done before. And it was really cool.
Hey, so when I go to your page, I notice it seems like every day there's one of these Battle of the Bands things on a different station you guys keep getting picked for.
I know. Oh my God.
Are these things stressful or are they fun?
A little bit. It's kind of like, oh no, we have another one. I don't know. We feel bad sometimes because, we push for them, and we're like, oh, guys, we're in another one. If you can vote for us, that'd be great. And once we win it, we're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And then, oh my gosh, there's another one. It's like we feel like we're asking a lot, but our fans are really amazing, and they want to see us go far, and they really like the new song. So it's cool they help us out and want to push it.
Now, how often do you end up in one of those things that you're friends with the other band in, and is that a kind of awkward thing when you're duking it out with somebody you share the stage with?
It's not too often. I think that we are really good friends with one of the bands, but when it is, it's kind of like, all right, you know what you have to do. We know what we have to do. May the best band win, sort of a thing.
Hey, so I see you've got some tour dates listed between now and May, just, here and there. Can we look for possibly a full tour coming up in the summer?
Oh, yes. We're planning a lot of things going on, and can't talk about them yet, but there will definitely be some tour announcements very soon.
And what about that? And I know you probably can't speak, but you can say maybe if there's hope for, any hope for a festival on the horizon in the near future? You don't have to say where. We're working on that stuff too. So yes, definitely stay tuned. So you guys are a really good live band, and I've enjoyed seeing you. Now I saw something that I don't know if it was awkward or not. Though I was watching the video of you doing a photo shoot. Is that hard? Because you're a musician, is it hard to jump into a photo shoot / model mode kind of thing? Not really, because we've taken so many promo shots, in over the years, and you kind of get used to it. And actually, back in the day before the band, I used to do pinup modeling, so that it's kind of natural to me. So it was fun. Oh yes, that fit right in, right? Yeah. Hey, so it's been a couple of years since we saw the Rockfest thing, and that was a day when you guys had to play. I don't know how long you were playing. So, the length of time you played, you had to throw in a couple covers, and I'm sure you really don't do any of those now. But if you had to, is there an artist that you just enjoy singing? If you're going to cover somebody, is there one artist you'd say your go-to? I want to cover and sing that person. I don't know. Maybe Fleetwood Mac would be awesome. I'm really into them right now, especially. Or I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. I just talked about this in another interview, but I've really been into Lana Del Rey lately, so that'd be kind of cool to, take one of her songs and make it more of a hard rock version. Yeah, when you said it was actually, I was sitting here listening to thinking about the Fleetwood Mac thing and Stevie. And I don't know, you guys don't really have like a mellow tune, do you?
No, not really. But yeah, I don't know. I think we're thinking about throwing something like that in at some point.
It's just I can't even picture it from you guys, but not that you shouldn't. But I'm so used to the heavy stuff you guys play. So how has the band evolved? You know, it's been I guess a couple years now since I saw you at Rockfest. How have you guys evolved since then? How's the band different now?
Well, our sound has changed immensely, and in a really good way. We really started off going when you saw us at Rockfest, we were really heavy. Like my vocals were super heavy, and I kept concentrating. I really wanted to be super, super, growly and screamy, and I thought it was awesome, and I couldn't imagine singing any other way. And then for this new material, I really just let my real melodic voice show through, and I love singing like it now. I never now would think I'd want to sing like that, but I like it so much better.
So I saw a cool photo that you guys had up, and I don't know how long ago it was from, but it was a few of the guys at 6 a.m., and they happened to be our number one tune on our little Golden Dozen chart this week with their new single. So did you guys play with them, or tell me about the experience of meeting 6 a.m.?
Well, we were at the Radio Contraband Vegas Rock Radio Awards show, and we did play that. We played with Kill Switch Engage, Stitched Apart, First Decree, and From Ashes to New on that day, which was totally awesome. But yes, on one of the days, 6 a.m. was having a listening party, and so everybody got to listen to their new album and meet them and take pictures with them, which was really cool.
Yeah, man, they're one of my favorite bands. I'm one of probably the few people in the world that was kind of like glad to see Motley Crue finish, just because I wanted to see more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But I'll probably get hate mail for that. But anyway, hey, so here's kind of a weird question. If you could go back to like around 2011 or so, when you guys were just getting started, and kind of talk to yourself, what advice would you give yourself, the 6 year ago, Katie? What advice would you give her in the industry going forward?
I think I would tell myself probably use your real voice. Don't try to be this, metalcore, crazy, badass, growling person, which is, I think it's really cool still, but that's not what I think I'm supposed to do with, vocal-wise. And, I don't know, maybe that's about it.
So I don't know this about you. Do you play any other instruments? I know your vocals on stage, you're a front woman, stage presence kind of gal. Do you play instruments, or what's your instrument of choice system?
Back in the day, I'm talking like elementary school, middle school, I used to play the flute, and I don't think I can play it very well anymore. I haven't really tried recently, but I used to play that, and then I tried playing bass, and I think Alex originally wanted me to try to play bass while singing, but first of all, I'm not that good at bass. Second of all, I could never play bass and sing at the same time. I have so much respect for people who can play instruments and sing at the same time, seriously.
So how does that figure into the writing process then? Like with you being essentially just the front woman, does that mean that the vocals are yours to write, or do you share that with the other guys?
Really, Alex comes up with melodies for just music-wise, like he'll come over the riff, and then I'll go over it and listen to it and then put lyrics and melodies over it. But some of it, like one of our new songs, I actually randomly just came up with a chorus when there wasn't any music at all. So it all comes from different places.
So the single is called Too Far, and I guess the best place, do you want people to go to your website, or do you want them to go to iTunes to pick up the new single?
Well, definitely iTunes, because that's where it just came out today on iTunes, so we're super excited about that.
Hey, good timing for the interview, huh? I like that.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, one last thing. I don't see a lot of music videos from you guys, so the single's out now. Is there any hope? Can we cross our fingers, maybe a music video for this tune?
Yes, we're actually filming one tomorrow, so...
Oh, wow.
Get excited.
Yeah. So can you leak anything about it? Is it like a more of a live performing kind of thing, or is it one of those sort of theme kind of videos?
Well, it's definitely going to showcase our live performance, all the energy we have, and that's about all I can say right now. So, stay tuned.
Hey, well, we look forward to seeing it. So once again, everybody, the single is Too Far, just out today on iTunes. So get out there and check it out, and go back. Pick up the debut album as well, man. It's well worth owning. You grab that on iTunes as well. So, hey, Katie, I can't wait to see you live again. I'm eagerly waiting to see this tour dates come out, and we look forward to seeing you.
Thanks a ton, man. I really appreciate it.